And here we are in Bruges. And yeah, let's go down this way. You don't often get to see yourself like this. That's pretty cool. Yes, I know I'm going slow. There's not much to see here, but I don't want to be one of those knobheads who ride around with a light exhaust in these little narrow streets fast and look at that thing. Okay, Jupiler. Oh, I had too many of those last night. I'm fucking hungover. This is one of the gates to the city, one of the original gates. There's one on the north side as well. I want to follow the river, so I'm going to follow the river. Oh man, I'm hungover. Damn it. Jupiler, nice beer, kicks your ass. So, yeah, last night I had a few beers, some nice food, had some mussels. You know, I really like mussels, seafood, mussels, and it came in this massive pot of steaming mussels, and it was so nice. And I think it's the first time I've never been able to finish a portion of mussels. It was that many, you know, like you can have a big steak and sometimes you struggle to finish that, you leave it, but then I had a few Jägermeisters, just, well, because. Yeah, so a few beers. Oh, Jägermeisters, that's where it was. Oh. Too many. And then washed it down with a few wee vodkas. So, realizing I'd had maybe a bit too much and didn't want to get on the bike, I crashed like a walkabout tour. Well, it turns out you can do that anyway. But yeah, it was pretty cool. The tour guide, can't remember his name, he was pretty good. But he sounded so English, like he had a proper limey Cockney English accent. I don't know what part of England it was from, I don't know it that well yet. But I was like, yeah, no man, so how long have you been in England, or how long have you been here? Or he's like, no, I've spent like 4 days in England. I was like, well, how do you sound so English? He's like, no, it's just I learned to speak English from talking to English people. So you just picked up the accent. It was so weird. Anyway, it was cool. Saw some nice places. There's a house with no roof in the middle of town, and it's got a tree in it. And this woman next door, she bought it. It's like, no, it must stay. And she invites me into the house during the tour. Hey, to go upstairs and have a look at the. Okay, I see where this might be going. Invites me upstairs to have a look at her bedroom to show me the centuries-old lintels, like wooden oak beams they used to build a place back in, I think it was 1600 or 1400. And she lives in that house, and she found stuff in the house, like little alcoves in the wall when she was painting or plastering, and that they used to put the lanterns in, you know, because before they had electricity. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then there was some other historical facts about some buildings and statues, but yeah, my attention span was not very good, and therefore my retention limit was terrible, atrocious. Oh wow, cool boy. And no, I don't know where I'm going, just by the way. Just riding around, it's pretty cool. Heading off to Antwerp tonight. We're in Bruges at the moment, and when we get there, I think I'll just maybe do a bit of the sights and have an early night. Off to Brussels the next day. That's quite a big city. There's quite a few things I've not to see there, or that I want to see there. So yeah, if I get a bit of a rest day tomorrow, or today rather, and then I can head off to Brussels early tomorrow, make the most of it. Should be good. One more. Really is pretty here, man. Digging it. I'm enjoying the trip. I'm miffed about losing the remote for my Ghost, but it's not the end of the world. I just have to be a little bit more brain fart, pause, tumbleweeds. What was I saying? Oh, fuck. Oh yes, I lost the remote. Jesus, what is wrong with me? If you're Belgian, don't take this the wrong way, but when you meet people here, especially like restaurant staff and stuff like that, it's like the bar staff were friendly enough, but restaurant staff, waiters, they're arrogant, rude bastards. I was not happy with them. I even gave him like a big tip at the end, just as, okay, it sounds odd, sometimes I'm a bit weird that way, because his service was good, but his demeanor was wrong, it was bad, and I gave him a good tip, and I was like hoping then I'd at least get a smile or something. He was just, And when I say a good tip, I gave him €5. That's, I don't know, £4. That's what, I don't know, $5, $6. You know, for a meal for myself, that's, I mean, my meal was like €20, so I gave a 25% tip, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah, so please. Otherwise, people have been quite friendly. I mean, the tour guide was great. I met people on the tour. Oh, that's right, I met a Scottish guy from Glasgow on the tour. And I was like, no, you're kidding me. He's like, aye. And I was like, okay, I was born there. Grew up in South Africa. Blah, blah, blah. And there was some South Korean ladies and some French and some Germans, and I think there was a couple of Brits. I think there was an Aussie in there as well. But yeah, it was a good night. Now these all look the same, and that looks like the one I came out of just now, doesn't it? So yeah, I think I might have just done a lap of Bruges. Yeah, this is the one I came out of. So we've done a lap on the outside of Bruges, on the R30. The Romeo 30 ring road. We just ring roaded Bruges. You want to pick a lane? Alright, well that was fun. I'm going to pull over and stop and get directions to Antwerp, and then I'll carry on in a bit later.